Hello. Today we are going to learn network security in networking. In Module 6, we have these topics: common application protocols, for example HTTP, FTP, SMTP, DNS and DHCP, security and encryption. Common application protocols, for example HTTP, FTP, SMTP. There are numerous application protocols that are commonly used in computer networking. Here are some of the most well-known and widely used. 1. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol, used for transferring web pages and other hypertext documents on the World Wide Web. 2. FTP File Transfer Protocol, used for transferring files between computers on a network. 3. SMTP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, used for sending email messages between mail servers. 4. POP3 Post Office Protocol version 3, used for retrieving email messages from a mail server. 5. IMAP Internet Message Access Protocol, used for accessing email messages stored on a mail server. 6. DNS Domain Name System, used for translating domain names into IP addresses. 7. DHCP Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, used for assigning IP addresses to devices on a network. 8. Telnet, used for remotely accessing a computer or network device over a network. 9. Secure Shell, secure version of Telnet that uses encryption to protect communications. 10. SNMP Simple Network Management Protocol, used for managing and monitoring network devices. These protocols are just a few examples of the many application protocols that are used in networking. Each protocol serves a specific purpose and has its own set of rules and standards that must be followed in order for devices to communicate effectively. DNS and DHCP. DNS, Domain Name System, and DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, are two important networking protocols that play different but complementary roles in the operation of a computer network. DNS is responsible for translating human-friendly domain names, such as www.example.com, into IP addresses that can be used by network devices to communicate with each other. DNS servers maintain a distributed database of domain name records, which are used to map domain names to IP addresses. When a device needs to communicate with another device on the network, it first sends a request to a DNS server to resolve the domain name into an IP address. Once the IP address is obtained, the device can use it to establish a connection with the target device. DHCP, on the other hand, is responsible for assigning IP addresses to devices on a network. When a device connects to a network, it sends a request to a DHCP server to obtain an IP address. The DHCP server responds by assigning an available IP address to the device, along with other network configuration information such as the subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS server addresses. By using DHCP, network administrators can centrally manage IP address assignments and ensure that all devices on the network are configured correctly. Overall, DNS and DHCP are both critical components of modern computer networks, and they work together to ensure that network devices can communicate effectively and efficiently. Security and encryption are crucial aspects of modern computer networks, particularly with the rise of internet-based applications and services. Encryption is the process of converting plain text into a code that can only be understood by authorized parties, while security involves protecting data from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, or destruction. There are several encryption techniques used in computer networks, such as symmetric encryption, asymmetric encryption, and hashing. Symmetric encryption uses a single key to both encrypt and decrypt data, while asymmetric encryption uses a pair of keys, public and private, to encrypt and decrypt data. Hashing, on the other hand, is a one-way encryption technique that produces a fixed-length output based on an input, which is commonly used to verify the integrity of data. To ensure network security, various measures can be taken, such as access control, firewalls, and intrusion detection and prevention systems. Access control involves restricting user access to network resources, while firewalls are used to filter network traffic and prevent unauthorized access. Intrusion detection and prevention systems are used to detect and prevent potential network attacks by monitoring network traffic for suspicious activity. Encryption and security are particularly important in e-commerce and online banking, where sensitive information, such as credit card numbers and banking details, are transmitted over the Internet. SSL Secure Sockets Layer and TLS Transport Layer security are commonly used encryption protocols to secure Internet-based transactions and communications. These protocols use a combination of symmetric and asymmetric encryption techniques to provide secure communication channels between clients and servers. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned for next video.